I had a long session at the gym today with a few friends, and I think this was the longest I've climbed for bouldering. Previously, I'd be kind of burnt out after a little while, and I wouldn't get as many climbs in. In this one, I'm just starting with the warm-ups on V0, V1. And these, where it's fully within my capability, I try to focus on technique because it's a lot easier on routes where you're not desperate. So for me, things I work on are like, standing on my feet before I use my arms, hanging instead of like using my skeletal muscle rather than using my forearms, things like that. Being intentional about what limbs to use what, because sequencing matters as well. And also before all of this, where you can't really see on the camera, is the reading the wall, knowing, and what path do I need to kind of shimmy my way up. And then there's also like the beta pre-planning. Beta is like, it describes how someone executed the climb. Basically, a climber from a long time ago recorded his climb, and he was able to use that video to explain to people, this is how you get on there. So here, and right now, I'm doing this, like, acting out how my arms will go. Yeah, and now that I'm on the wall, hopefully I'll stick to that plan. This one was a fight, but it was my favorite. Maybe second favorite. Oh yeah, but back to beta. He caught his video on a model camera that's called beta, so that's where that word came from. Either model or brand, I don't know. Some ancient camera. I'm too short. Okay, so I just flagged, I popped my right hand over, and then, okay, so I swing, and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get my left foot on that volume. Oh, I got it on that little foothold, nice. What I wanted to do was I wanted to pinch the volumes with my feet, but I'm still kind of doing the opposite, force, where I'm pushing on the volume with my right foot, and then kind of pulling on my left foot. Anyways, from here I am kind of using my upper body and just smearing the best I can without touching other holds. Okay. And then once I pop my right foot up to where that handhold was, I felt a lot more stable. Yeah, still couldn't reach it. So now I'm thinking, okay, I need to pop my leg up again. Either do a pistol squat or just, yeah. Okay, lean. Okay, yeah. Okay, wow, that was a struggle. Yeah. This one was pretty. It just, sometimes I'll climb. It's within my grade, but sometimes if it's not, I just want to try it because it's pretty. But I like how this one, you you do the side pull, you're leaning to the left, and eventually you gotta lean to the right a little. It's not just where your body is up and down or horizontal as you do overhangs. The top tap out was not bad. It was a sloper, but luckily it had these little bumps, so the texture was good for the hand. You wouldn't slip off of it, and also there's not a lot of chalk on it, and that was helpful. Ooh, this was my favorite one. You'll see here, I'm trying to learn the first move. I first tried to do a static, extend the leg, that didn't work. I tried to jump, oh, okay. So I figured out what I need to do is I need to make contact with the volume. Okay. But there's a precise place I need to do that, right there. Okay, then I try to add in the hand to catch. Yeah. Okay, so I slipped, but that was the right movement. I need to hit with my feet at the right place on the volume. I need to catch that side pull with my left arm. I actually do it this time. Boom. Okay. All right. Oof. That was misleading. I saw that left foot crimp, like little foothold, and I thought, oh, it'd be great. No, it was slippery. I can't even reach the volumes. This sucks. I can't even like use my thumb instead of pulling. Like I could push against that thumb hold, but I couldn't because I'm so short. Okay, there we go. So, a tip for short people, short climbers is that it's best that you can, if your flexibility is a really big, boom, I hold it just to make sure. Flexibility is really key because if you can hike your knee up to your chest, the higher you can get, the easier you can turn your hips into the wall, and the longer your arms seem, because the further away your body is from the wall, the further away your reach is. Yeah. This was my second attempt on this blue. The first one, I did do it successfully, but just as I was slapping the second hand on the tap out on that top one sloper, I fell. So I wanted to do this super clean. Thank goodness for volumes. Okay, that where my foot is, I just don't trust it. It was actually not as bad as these two little things. These suckers are, ooh, yeah, you see, I'm hesitating. Oh my gosh, they were slippery. Yeah. Okay. Then I just flagged. Yeah, there we go. I moved into another, I think this is their main room. And I just decided to kind of finish off on some easier grades, you know. So these are V0, V1s, yellow tags. But what I like about this room is that they're more technical. They're not, for V0, V1 even, you know, it's not just like straight left arm, right leg, right arm. You know, it's not just like a ladder. And the route is not insanely long. You'll see where the tap out is. So it's good for problem solving and technique and short endurance. So I guess good cool down. By now, I mean my body is kind of just tired from pulling. I'm not pumped though. So it's an indicator to me that I'm way more efficient with my muscle usage, but I don't tend to take a lot of breaks between climbs, which I think is part of my problem. But I'm still really happy with today's session. I've noticed that with more technical climbs, I'm getting much better at being aware of my body. So like when I flag, it's less of a conscious effort and just almost intuitive, you know. How can I best make my body feel balanced where it's at? So I'm kind of happy about that. This might have been my second attempt. Yeah. Okay, so this was a green tag, V1, V2, and it was a struggle. But it looked pretty, so I wanted to give it a try. All the holds were really positive. So on a fresh day, I think 1, I would have been faster, and 2, I wouldn't have had to, like, you see, I'm like trying to re-grip, I'm unsure about my feet placements, I forgot where the footholds are. Just was like, yeah. What is this? Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Why am I, human flag. Why am I catching with my left arm when my left arm was lower? I don't know. I guess it's what felt safe at the moment. Yeah, see, I just don't feel stable enough to pop my right hand there. And this is where, like, if I figured I needed to flag instead of out, but behind, almost like a curtsy, then I would have gotten there quicker. Okay, this one doesn't count because simply I failed halfway, but I wanted to finish it out. Yeah, so it's weird because it's a side pull. My body needs to lean left, like that. But I couldn't figure out how to pop my right foot over. Anyway, so I did like a French start, but in the middle of the climb. Go for it. Come on. Nice. Okay. Yeah.